Hello, good morning. This is Mass Teacher TV. In today's episode, we'll be looking at metric, which is the same as unit, as in scientific units, unit conversions. Good. The calculators built-in metric conversions commands make it simple to convert values from one unit to another. You can use the metric conversions commands in any calculation mode except for base N and tables. And if I say tables, especially in statistics, you cannot use the metric conversions. To input a metric conversion command into a calculation, press a metric conversion command into a calculation. Press Shift and then 8. When you look at the second function of the key 8, it is CONV. That is conversion. It means you are converting from one unit to the other. That's the meaning. So you need to go for the second function before you can come for that. Good. And then input the 2-digit, because immediately you press on the shift and 8, it will ask you to put in 2-digit number. So you now input the 2-digit number that corresponds to the command you want. But you should realize that it is not easy for you to be able to remember all the conversion units. It will be difficult to memorize all the 40 metric conversions. All these metric conversions are encrypted inside your calculator's cover. They are all in your calculator's cover, which you can easily refer to in the examination hall. It is your right to send your calculator into the examination hall. Make sure you don't write anything on the calculator or the cover. I said you have the right to send your calculator into any examination hall except BECE. They are not allowed to use calculators. Good. Let's proceed to convert some units from one to the other. We are converting from one unit to the other. And we have 6 examples here. Example 1. Let's begin with miles. I want to convert from 70 miles to kilometers. Good. So enter your 70. Press on shift. Press on 8. And then, depending on your calculator, but if it is this normal EX Plus, it will now ask you to input the 2-digit number that corresponds to the unit conversion that you are doing. For instance, if I'm converting from miles to kilometers, the 2-digit number is 07. So you go and enter 07. So I'll enter 07. If I enter 07, then you press equal sign. When you press equal sign, the answer came as 112.65408. This is the answer it will give you. Let's convert from, we converted from miles to kilometers. Let's convert from kilometers to mile. So in my example 2, let me convert 100 kilometers into miles and see what I will get. So you enter 100, press on shift. Make sure the X is shown. That's the second function of the key 8. Because you want the second function of the key 8. So you press 8. It will ask you to enter the 2-digit number that corresponds to kilometers into miles, and which is what? 08. So I will enter 08. It has given me the answer as 62.13711922,373. But remember, you must always approximate. So indirectly, it's telling you that 100 kilometers into miles is approximately 62 miles. Let's move to example 3. In example 3, let's convert from kilometers per hour to meters per second. Let's convert from kilometers per hour to meters per second. I'm converting 100 kilometers per hour. So I will enter 100, 100, press on shift, press on the key 8. And when you do that, it will ask you to enter the 2-digit number that corresponds with 100 kilometers per hour to meters per second. And when you check and check very well, it will be 19. That's 19. So you enter 19 on your ES calculator and press your equal sign. So the answer will come as 27.777777. I think they converted others, but in approximation, I will convert it to 28. So 100 kilometers per hour to meters per second will be 28 meters per second. Good. So let's move ahead and convert from meters per second to kilometers per second. So let me divert a bit, leaving 100. Let me say 60 meters per second. So I enter my 60, press your shift and press your 8. It is asking you to put the 2-digit number that corresponds to meters per second to kilometers per hour, and that is 20. The 2-digit number is 20, so I will enter 20. If I enter 20, it will give me the answer as 216. So 60 meters per second converted to kilometers per hour will be 216. Let's move a little bit. Let's divert to a different unit. I'm converting from Fahrenheit to degrees Fahrenheit to degrees Celsius. So let me convert, that's example number 5. Let me convert from 98 degrees Fahrenheit to degrees Celsius. I will enter my 98. Press on your shift. Don't forget, make sure the S appeared to show that you are using the second function of your scientific calculator, and then you press on 8. After pressing on 8, it will ask you to put the 2-digit number that corresponds to Fahrenheit to degrees Celsius, and that is 37. That is 37. 37 corresponds to degrees Fahrenheit to degrees Celsius. So I will enter 37. And when you enter, you will get 36.6666. They approximated it at a point. So we are also going to approximate it. And in our approximation, it will be like that is 37 degrees Celsius, or 36.67 degrees if you want to leave it at 2 decimal places. So it will be 36.67 degrees Celsius. That is from Fahrenheit. We have converted from Fahrenheit, degrees Fahrenheit to degrees Celsius. Good. Let's move to our last one. Then last example, let's convert from 100 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit. So I will enter my 100, press on shift, and then I will look what is the 2-digit number that corresponds to degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit. That is 38. So I will enter. So you press on shift and press on 8, and then you enter your 38, and that will give you degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit. So I will have 212 degrees Fahrenheit. 212 degrees Fahrenheit. Good. So let's proceed and solve a WASSCE objective question that you can use your calculator so easily to get the answer and move ahead. Let's proceed to solve a past question. And this past question came from the 2007 June Core Mathematics WASSCE examination. And the question reads, that's objective question 13. An athlete runs 100 meters in 10 seconds. Find his speed in kilometers per hour. So indirectly, the question is asking you to convert from meters per second to kilometers per hour, just as we just did. So the calculator can do this for you so easily. Remember, 100 meters in 10 seconds, that means that 100 meters per 10 seconds. And per means that it will be 100 divided by 10. Let me see your answers in the comment section on Maths Teacher TV on YouTube. On Maths Teacher TV on YouTube. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Let me see your comment. If your answer is right, I will comment back for you to see. If it is not right, then we all go back at the end of it and look for the right answer. Thank you.